So Plato's theory of knowledge is the justified true belief, or JTB for short. But as we discussed, Gettier crushed this theory to the core. A lot of philosophers thought that, hey, the JTB theory is still a good theory, we just need to mend it with a couple of clauses. These kind of theories are usually called JTB+. For instance, Keith Lehrer and Thomas D. Paxson proposed a undefeated justified true belief, which added the clause that the justification has to be undefeated. Other philosophers thought that the Gettier problem was way too serious to even think of mending it. So they thought that we should just start over with something completely different. For instance, the philosopher Alvin Goldman proposed a causal theory of knowledge. This was actually a throwback to the ancient Greek philosopher Democritus, who had a similar theory of knowledge. But Goldman saw a couple of flaws with his own theory. So instead he proposed that knowledge is a true belief that was arrived at through a reliable process. This is also called reliabilism, for it replaces the justification condition with a reliable process condition. But this theory is similar to the causal theory, since they are both considered externalistic theories of knowledge, which means that in order for you to gain knowledge, you have to be in contact with the external world, in contrast with the JTB theory, which is an internalistic theory of knowledge. I also want to mention the philosopher Willard van Orman Quine. He thought that at the core of epistemology, what we're really doing is analyzing how our sense receptors arrive at a picture of the world. So according to Quine, epistemology is a small part of psychology and therefore should be dispensed with in our philosophical discourse and passed on to the psychologists.